Let's light some incense, shall we? it's um it's really interesting to. Oh shit, it didn't post on Facebook. Oh well. Sorry. How about if I do this? You know, and then every other day I try to keep myself in check. Am I who I claim myself to be? Authentically. Tasha Lene Harris. And sometimes you really have to ask yourself, what is that? Because we all get caught up. We all get in this confusion about I need to be doing this. Well, Dana's doing that, so let me try to do that too. And let me do this and let me do that. And no, the only thing I need to do is Tasha. I don't need to do Dana. I don't need to, keep up with the Joneses and blah blah blah. So, um, on some days, a few things, since I am no less human than you, I'm no more human than you. And sister, I gotta, oh, I already put it on the bookcase, sorry. This incense that you gave me, I absolutely love it. I'm gonna be ordering tons more of it next time. Gypsywoman.com, WOMBMAN.com. Oh, it's not too overpowering. It's not too sweet. It's not too. So I have my candle. It has hardly any um, smell to it at all. And now I don't let it burn because it burns really fast. I just let it smolder, and then when it goes out, I just light it just a little bit more, and then I just let it smolder. And that's what I do all day, almost every day. So being that we forget other beings being human, I wish more of us just remembered. You're not. You don't have to jump through the. I mean, you know, and I wanted to tell. Who was it? I don't know. Some young lady I just recently started chatting with. You don't have to do things in order to be a nice person. If I can't accept you for how you are, then that's just my fucked up opinion. I through hoops for me. And by the same token, I'm not jumping through hoops for anybody. That, I mean, you don't get to be 56 years old and then say, oh, let's see who I can make happy. No. I'm already a nice person. If you can't accept that, get a boo boo. That your opinion. When we change the things we look at, the things we look at change, huh? Yeah, okay, I'll wait. And I don't know about you guys, but I got really tired of being sick, of you know, you over controlling female bosses. Because I never had a problem with the men. The men never had the desire to tell me, put that stapler exactly right there in that position. You know, stupid shit like that. Never, 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 never any man. Only women. Because I've always had bosses. I'm sorry, such a beautiful day. You must forgive me. And I'm looking for, hi, sweetheart. Mother, you're my. I looking for my tripod so I could put the camera right in front of the window so you can't see much. I mean, you look. Oops, sorry. I'm waiting. You can see I'm waiting for it to come up. Anyway, sorry guys. It is such a beautiful day. And each and every day is beautiful. I just have to stare at it. It is just. Oh, your little plazas. So, in having this conversation with this young lady, I think she's all of 20, but I have to tell you honestly, you act like you 99. Uh, yeah, you're just very anyway. It really breaks my heart that people like on feel say because Dana, gave her a sandwich once, and this young one felt I have to be nice to Dana because then I don't want her to look at me as being a bad, like maybe I didn't appreciate. Honey, I'm here to tell you, fuck Dana, fuck everybody and their opinion about you. You have to have your own opinion about you. Like Cat Williams said, know that maybe, and mind you guys, I'm telling myself this, especially today, because I was a little bit frustrated. Hang on, I'm getting there. Because when you really think about it, if you're being your authentic self all the time, haters do what they because they're not you and kind and pick up I don't know, baby diapers or whatever, and you know that Mrs. Johnson across the way from you would absolutely love to have in her living room or whatever. If you're being your authentic self, that's all. This is your authentic self, you know. So I've always had these types of bosses that really expected me to kiss their ass, and that wasn't happening, right? No. The asses I would kiss were my nice bosses. Oh, Pat, if you're ever out there watching any of my videos, I want you to know that I remember you and I'm so grateful for you. We worked at I remember that. It's my first book that I published 100 years ago. Uh, and that's the only way I remember that book. Anyway, Pat, you were so wonderful. From, I don't remember that company, but I remember it was in San Leandro, California. You ladies have just been so memorable to me. And you all have to know I don't remember a lot of my life. I really don't. I really don't. Anyway, I had to stop thinking about that. So, when we are our authentic self, only the idiots are still going to hate you. And yet you still keep trying to get them to like you and say, look, see, I'm a great person. Fuck that. They aren't worth being underneath your boots. So you can continue if you want to. I can't tell you nothing more about that. Okay? But what I can tell you about is today I was so I was concerned concerned about a situation today. You can I have this chair. I have the fold-up chair that's in the kitchen, right at the counter with my laptop, and I have my bed. Three places now until I get my fat check, and then I'm going to buy my chair and love seat, and then we'll be taking videos in the living room in the morning when the sun comes up. So until then, I'm laying in bed, sitting, doing whatever it was I was doing, and I'm like, oh, I really need to go do da da da. So I went to do da 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 today, and da 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 didn't come out how I hoped it would. So I look so uneven. Sorry. So it was a lesson for me to adjust to quickly. And I said, well, Tasha, one of two things is going to happen. It's going to be all right, or it's going to be different than I anticipated. So it might be different than I anticipated. So what? Life still is going to go on. I still cannot change it. So the only thing I can change is how I look at it. So the act is, this is not going to make somebody happy tomorrow. So again, one of two things is going to happen. Either it's going to roll right off their back, or I got to catch shit for it. And in that case, either one or two things are going to happen. It's going to end on a positive note, or it's going to end on a semi-positive note, because it has to be all good. It has to be, you know. So I just decided whatever happens, happens. Life goes on. I can't change that. And I tried to change my part of what I could do in that workout. Life goes on. Oh, see, look, the sun is still shining. With or without my fucked up opinion about the thing that I wanted to get done today and was not able to. Okay? So, even though you can't change the situation, we could just change how we look at it, right? I mean, there's nothing perfect. And this practice makes perfect. No, it doesn't. Practice makes mo better. That's it. There's nothing perfect. We got skin. Skin is fucked up. Feels good, but it's fucked up. So I'm sorry. Something my brother just said popped in my head. I had this beautiful brother, Eddie, who tells great stories. Anybody tells great stories, because whatever happened to you is kind of sort of almost the same, but your situation, names, places, dates, and the coloring of people are a little bit different, So I'm just listening to you talk. I'm just listening to, and that's all I strive to do, because in hearing you, I'm reminding myself of the lessons that I still need to learn. Example, I have to learn to stop letting people hurry me when I need you. If you need me, you can, that's not a problem. But I'm talking to, let's say, the manager. And she's going on really fast. And then over here in this room, and I'm like, what? Is it a race? Why am I running through the apartment looking at the, when you have a walkthrough, you know what I mean? So after that, there was a whole lot of things that she didn't bring up. So I'm, me, I got my camera, I'm making a video. And I took it to her in the pictures, and I said, I'm not asking you to fix these instantly. I'm just letting you know that this isn't my fault. That's really all that matters. It's not my fault. I don't want to move from here in a year, probably. Don't know. Gotta keep her options open. And think that I left this mess, and I didn't. Okay. I said, well, I just wanted you to know, made a nice little video. When there was this, that hole was got there. That hole was there when I got there. I painted. That's right from, inside the closet on the right. Yes. So, piggybacking on what I was saying before, you might have that boss or that person in your life that says, why didn't you just do it this way? Because I'm not you. You know, it might be cool to, let those little dings in the wall set and just forget about it. You can't forget about it. And then my mother clicks into my head. That is not proper business. Proper business states you must put everything on that piece of paper so you don't think it's my fault. You know? And it goes that way pretty much for all areas of my life. I pretty much treat kind of sort of like business, you know, to pick me up, and I give you specific directions how to get to my front door. Right there, wait, right out the window there is a red truck. That's my marker. When that red truck moves, I'll have to find another marker. And I tell you, in the gate, first right, first left, first left, first, no, in the gate left, first right, first right, first left. All the way at the end, that red truck is parked directly in front of my door. All you gotta do is raise your eyes and look up. So he says, oh, well, you didn't say, oh, no, 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 no. Oh, I know, Jordan, this is what I was gonna tell you. And so I said, oh, first, left, right, left, all the way at the end, in front of the red truck. Oh, I'm sorry. It's all good. I don't have the desire to be right. I just don't want you to mistake me for an incompetent person. What I want, I'm going to give you specific directions to give to me. Okay? So, Jordan, this was from what we were talking about yesterday. So the gentleman, I said, okay, Spirit, I want a lot of bookshelves because I'm like this. You come to my house, you say, well, Tasha, can I borrow that book? If I like you enough. I don't loan books. I don't loan anything. Even money. If I got it, just have it. I mean, I don't bicker over you not returning, you know, 50, 100 bucks. I'll get it back in another form if you're not able to give it back. If you're able to give it back, give me back my money and a burger. Okay, that's interest. Okay, yeah. Uh, Jordan, this guy I got from the manager's office, and she says, call this guy if you ever need this done, this done, this done. So I called him, and oh, sorry, let me back up. Sorry. So that's the guy who brought the thing up the stairs, right? So on Sunday, me and what did I call him in the other video? Paul, we're heading out. I saw the thing. I said, wait, stop, back up. Can I have that? Well, I said you took too long. Yes. Okay, so can we come back and pick it up? Well, maybe I said fine. What's the manager's name? Well, her name is well. Maybe I said fine. Okay, we're gonna go to breakfast. I'll be back. Okay. I said I'm gonna find somebody to pick that up. Today's good, right? Because it was 11 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, sure. I mean, what would you say to me? Even to men, I'm scary. So we went to breakfast, we came back, la 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 la. After we talked for 5.5 beautiful hours, he's so wonderful. I really like him. He's a good man. So I'm calling the guy who originally helped bring up the crap out of the car from Marcy's car when I moved here. He didn't answer, so then I called this other guy that the manager gave me for backup. Okay, so he can, well, how much? Da, 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 where is it? Blah, 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 blah. And I've already told you several times, when it comes to talking to men, I know to talk less and I know to be very specific. Okay? So, he gets here the next day. And I told him, I made sure I told him I don't have a car, so I'll need you to also take me a few feet away to well, in a car it's a few feet. If I were walking, it would probably be a mile. But y'all know I can't walk no mile yet. I'm getting there. So So the next day, he's like, okay, well, I'm here and, I got the dolly, whoop de whoop de whoop, and where do you want me to bring it? Da, da, da. I said, well, from where you're at, go to the end, turn left, and I'm all the way at the end. He gets to the end, he looks down, and we're both on our cell phones staring at each other down the walkway. You didn't tell me you were that far away. You should have told me. I said, no, excuse me. Excuse me. Why did you assume that I was 2 feet away? This is why I told you yesterday. Remember, I told you yesterday, I'm always very specific with men. So we don't have conversations like this. Business or professional. Business or personally. Oh, this is a long way. I said, yeah, but you're a nice, tall, lean man. This should be a piece of cake for you. It's my knees that I'm worried about. I said, oh, since you're on a rant, I may as well tell you, remember, I need you to take me around the corner. She says, oh, wow, I thought you would have done that last night. I said, again, not trying to be a crybaby, but it would be absolutely freaking excruciating for me to walk, what is that, probably a mile to the gas station, use the ATM, and then walk a mile back home. Oh, that's right. You did say that you have problems with your knees. Well, I said, unfortunately, I do. So I looked at his helper and I said, is he always like this? He just wakes up getting on people because he ain't got nothing else better to do? Yeah, pretty much. I said, yeah, okay, whatever. And man, when women say whatever, it's not a good time. So we did that. Well, not a good sign. So he told me how much extra he was going to charge me because he had to walk all the way to. Not a problem. I'm not going to let myself get upset by stupidity. And for you other business owners, yeah, I thought that was very stupid because there's no way in hell I'm hiring you to do a service for me. You should get paid fairly for that service. Because let's face it, I live in a massive complex. There's 500-600 apartments here. As far as my eye can see, there's apartments, okay? I live in a freaking ocean of apartments. I'm sure I could have found two 17-year-old boys to bring that up for nothing. All I have to do is give them a quick, glimpse of the girls. They would have been happy and hard, strolling home. So I said, I forgot what his name is already. You can charge me whatever you think you walking down that little aisleway is worth. How's that? I will go and borrow some more money so that I can pay you to do your job. Yeah, and I had to make sure I had all the extra equipment and, see, and he, bubble wrapped it or whatever, shrink wrapped it. And I said, yes, just like when I work my businesses, I have my proper tools. 25 sets of different types of pliers. And metal, and this, and that, and beads, and hooks, and clasps. Yeah, it comes with the business. You're not stating anything extra, dear. So, $20 more. I said, you know what? Because now I'm getting pissed. It's funny, I can think really fast when I'm pissed. I need to get pissed more often. I said, you should have PayPal. Then we wouldn't be going through this, huh? You should have PayPal for your customers. Make it convenient for the customers, then maybe the customers would want to pay you whatever you feel you're worth. reminding myself of all those wonderful things my mother taught me about when she's pissed off, you know. It does not pay to fight with stupidity. That's a waste of energy, you know, or something, you know, wise granny would say. So anyway, he brought it up. Blah, 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 blah. Do you have it? Do you have the place already set up to go? And, you know, we don't have to move anything else, do we? I said, I have 4 brothers and I have 4 sisters. I learned from the men what to do when it comes to moving things around. I said, there's 3 wires I'll have to move. Is that okay? Oh, and a bag of shoes that I'm getting ready to give away. Okay? They'll be moved by the time you get to the top of the stairs. Mr. whatever his name is. Oh, okay, okay. And I just looked at his helper and I said, I feel sorry for you. With a straight face, just like this, you know. And I know that was being kind of mean. Yeah, not. Brought it up, straight in the door, put it down. That's it. That's it. Took me to the store. I got 2 gallons of water, thank God. Came home. Oh, well, let me drop you right in front of your door. What the fuck you dropping me right in front of my door for now? Don't kiss my big black ass now. You're not getting any more of my money. You know? I work hard for my money too. I know you work hard for your money. I didn't take you out of your way. You took you out of your way. You should be paying me the extra $20. Anyway, so that part of the title, frustration, you know, it's usually, in my experiences, not always best. It doesn't always serve you best to be frustrated and be a smartass first, is what I'm trying to say. Like Jackie Chan told Chris, you know, I'm gonna let you talk to see how full of shit you are, which is what he's doing. Because the whole time, the whole 10 minutes he's in my presence. Oh, I do this and I do that, and I travel and I da 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 da. And that means what to me? You're just a bunch of hot air. You're gonna do this and I'm never ever gonna see you again. Okay, be gone. Oh, because he's telling me all about his music. And don't get me wrong, I like, you know, whatever kind of music he does. I don't buy it. I don't like it that much. But, you know, if I'm at your house, I'll listen to it without, you know, puking all the way through it. So, excuse me, I say this about that because that experience with him a couple of days ago, and the whole moving situation and the truckers and all of my broken things have really taught me a big lesson about patience and frustration. Mind you, patience looks different today than it did when I was 21 or 35. It's totally, totally different. And you know, the older we get, the more closer we get to our second childhood, right? Twice a child, once an adult. Seriously. When you look at grandma and grandpa, don't they remind you of your 2-year-old niece or nephew? Twice a child. And that's okay. I've always considered myself a child because we adults think that, oh, we're grown up now. No, we're just taller children. You still have the work reward. You go to work 8 hours a day. Your reward is your paycheck at the end of the week, right? A lot of smaller things that meant more to me, like that 1962 Ford Fairlane. Anyway, I am so much more controlling of my frustration and doubt and fear and anxiety and blah, 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 blah. Because I know in the long run, if I sleep with the lights on, it's still going to be the same when I turn them off. That little voice is going to say, there's a hand coming through your door and it's turning the knob. You know? Or whatever your fear is, you know? And I know that could be just me making things up because it's been a long time since I've been with only myself. you know. So I'm a big girl now. I turn all the lights off. I sleep with the bedroom door open. Though when I rearrange my room, I'm going to put my bed on the other side. um, and life is good. It goes on, you know. But when we constantly let other people piss us off, and you let it grow, and you let it grow, and you let it grow. Example, there's a video now on Facebook where these two guys are fighting at the deli because one went in front of the other, or sandwich or something. Are you fucking kidding me? That is just so retarded. You're fighting because he went. Do you know how many fights I would have got in because some white lady stepped in front of me and got served first? I'm glad my sisters and mother wasn't there, but hey, I'm me, not them. So it doesn't matter. Stupidity is to be expected. Your spiritual tolerance is to be expected. Having said that, you know, I was getting on. Oh, never mind. Do I have to bring that up? Okay, thanks. They said I don't have to tell you that other secret, so I won't. I'm trying to be more mindful of being nitpicky. Some people would call it bitchy, and I'll just call it nitpicky. Because, you know, still, I'm always business minded first. Always, 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 always. Yeah, I'm a sexual being. I am a human being trying to be human. But, you know, I was raised with a Virgo and a Capricorn. And my other grandmother, I believe, was a Virgo too. So that's just how I always think, you know. Business ethics. Business ethics dictate that I know I need to, you know, dress better when I make videos. I don't know. I put clothes on. You guys are lucky. Okay. Dang it. I had good descriptions when I was sitting on the toilet. Anyway, I'm trying harder and harder to be the best Tasha I can be. That's pretty much what that boiled down to. And that being a more patient human. You know, because my spirit, when I'm sitting here just talking to myself crazy, well, that bitch, she should have did da. But I know I shouldn't say that because that's not my spiritual right to say that. It may have been my physical right to say that, but it's not my spiritual right to say that. And I know I am a spiritual being in a human body, so I got to keep myself in check. Thus, I'm making this video. So, you know, when life, you know, gives you lemonades, when life gives you lemon, you make lemonade or lemon ice cubes, and that way you'll have something to suck on later, and, you know, and eventually it's all good is what I'm trying to say. When we remember people have the right to be stupid, it's all good, right? And whatever mistakes you make and I make, it's all good in the end. What am I going to sit here worrying about it for? Give myself diarrhea. That's crazy. Not going to do that. Explain myself the best I can. If you want to thrash me for it, go ahead. As a person in a management position, I suppose you have that right to do that. But in any case, it's a beautiful day, and I'm going to go get out in it right now. I love you, and I'm feeling chatty this full moon night, so I'll probably be back and do a couple of readings. How's that? Okay, get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, I talked your face off enough. Go on. Get out of here. Okay, I love you guys. Mwah. Bye. As soon as I figure out where the button is to turn this off now.